welcome back to another episode. I'm Avni and I'm so glad you made it back. If you have not done so already, please do subscribe to the AdaPtor, as the goal for this month is 100 subscribers and probably the next month will be the same. I can't wait for your subscription and thank you for all the love. What I want to talk about today is complaining. People complain all the time and it's actually very, very annoying because the problem with complaining is you talk about it, and then don't do anything about it. So, what exactly is complaining? Well, when you're not offering a solution, that's complaining. When you're talking about only negatives, and really just bad stuff, that's complaining. When you're not trying to give a perspective or a spin on something that's happened, that's complaining. So let me give you a few common examples. Traffic was really heavy today. It was awful. That's complaining. What am I going to do with that information? Or if somebody says, oh my goodness, I look so fat. Oh my gosh, do you see my arms? They're so flabby. Well, that's complaining. What am I going to do with that information? Or even, he's so mean, he hurt my feelings, or she's such a witch, all of that. So what am I going to do about it? That's complaining. When you can't really further a conversation because the person is complaining, that's when you know that that's a problem. And today I want to offer 5 tips on how to stop complaining. Because let's be real, nobody likes to talk to somebody who complains all the time. And whether you're doing it on purpose or not, these 5 tips will help you just be more aware and stop it, basically. First tip. Really focus in when you're having a conversation with somebody on what you're talking about. If you're not offering some kind of solution or you're not giving a spin on the situation with a solution, that's complaining. So the traffic, right? Traffic is really heavy. If I don't say traffic was really heavy today, but I was able to find a new route to get to my destination, and who knew, it was actually shorter. That's not complaining anymore. That's a positive spin on something. Or if I say, I know I look so fat, my arms are flabby and I have a double chin. I know it's terrible, but I'm working on it. I got this gym membership. I've been working out every single day for an hour. I've been eating healthier. It's going to be great. That's not complaining. That's a positive spin on something. So that's what I'm trying to say. Identify the problem. Tip number 2. As soon as you catch yourself saying something that's along the lines of complaining, like, oh, traffic is so bad, say stop. Don't finish that thought. Stop right there. So what? Traffic is bad. So what? Can you change it? Can you physically move cars with the force field that's going to change your situation? No. So in your mind, just say stop and ask your rhetorical questions or sarcastic questions like, but you thinking this, is it honestly going to make cars disappear? Are you honestly going to transport if you think of this thought? And that's a way to help you stop your thought before it even completes. Tip number 3 is basically when you're talking to somebody in a conversation, notice when they start drifting off in your conversation. Look, we all see this. In any conversation, you know you hit a point. If you've been talking for too long, you hit a point where you could see your audience members drifting off. And that's the perfect time. Figure out why they're drifting off. Why are you not interesting enough that they should pay attention to you? And maybe if you're complaining, that's the reason they're drifting off. I know the biggest reason that I drift off from conversations sometimes is when somebody is complaining. And once you start complaining, you lose my attention. But as soon as you get positive, you bring me right back. That's the thing. People don't like it whether they're doing consciously or not. They don't like it when people complain. Tip number 4. Go to a friend or an acquaintance that you know complains a lot. They really do complain so much and all the time. Go to them and just have a conversation with them. And most likely their habits will follow and they will complain the whole conversation. So go to them and notice when they're complaining, why they're complaining, and maybe how you feel about it. Maybe that could help you be more aware of your own feelings and be more aware of you when you complain. Because we all do it, but you got to catch yourself and stop yourself before it happens and you continue the thought. And the last thing, tip 5, is the most important thing, and this is what I've heard so many times. You cannot be complaining and grateful at the same time. Oh, traffic is so bad. How is that grateful? If I say, you know what, I'm so glad traffic was bad, I got to listen to this audiobook and start this audiobook. Well, guess what? It's a positive. It's a good thing. Be grateful that, yeah, this is my situation, but guess what? I found a way out of it. I found a way to maneuver around it. Always look for that silver lining. I have been doing this for the past 3 years, and I've noticed that I have stopped complaining. Yeah, there are times, I'm human, there are times when I do complain, when I get overly frustrated about something, but majority of the time, like on a day-to-day basis, I don't complain. The bus is late, I don't complain. I'm late to class and my teacher kind of gives me the eye, I don't complain. It was my fault. You just take more responsibility. You realize that you have more control than circumstances do. And that actually makes a difference. This is all I've got for today. I would really love for you to comment down below on some of the things you complain about, but how you can change it. Because I just don't want to hear what you complain about. I want to hear about how you can change that. So comment down below, like this, and share this with a friend, or a family member, a dear loved one who just complains a lot. You love them so much, but you know they complain a lot. This video is for them. Share it with them. Thank you so much. The goal for this month is 100 subscribers, and the goal for next month will be 100 subscribers till we do not get there. But thank you so much for sticking around. I'll see you next week for Motivational Monday. I'm Avni, and bye-bye.